my name is Syuhada and I'm from Tasatusi. Today I will talk about my personal philosophy on education. I believe every each of the students are the next generation that will shape the future of society and nations. For that reason, I will help the student by guides and teach them. In order to aid students in reaching their desired learning goals, the teachers must have a clear set of objectives. I feel that teachers should serve a number of purposes. First and foremost, I will act as guides, pointing the students in the direction they should go to find answer and solve problem by providing them with the essential information that they need. I should also act as advisor or facilitators to my students. As the instructors, I need to make education as enjoyable and beneficial as possible for my students. By teachers acting in all these manners, a student's education will be more complete and enjoyable than one in which a student only sees the teachers in the classroom. Teachers should also set specific goals for students. Mastery of information has always been the goals for teachers and should continue to be one of the exemptions. In addition, long-term goals for students should be set, allowing students to work towards goals over time. As a part of this, intellectual development of each student should continue over time, allowing students to use what they have learned in their real life, in their later real life. It is also the hope of all teachers that students will develop an interest in the subject area that been taught. Although this does not occur in all cases, students should at the very least develop an appreciation for the subject and the material being taught in the classroom. By constantly creating ideas for day-to-day use, the teachers can begin to work towards their philosophical goals. Over time, this can become long-term goals, allowing the teachers to develop the teaching style and method that will work best for them. By continually asking how do I conduct my classes, it will examine how close or far you are from sticking to your educational goals. As with anyone involved in education, students or teachers, a personal growth plan should always be included. Each teachers need to have a personal philosophy of teaching to guide their actions and ideas in teaching. This list is one that I have to guide myself. It is essential that children are valued, nurtured, and respected as an individual. It is my role as educator to assume responsibility for each my student personality, educational development whilst they are still in my care. Accordingly, my planning and daily care must cater for stimulate and challenge the diverse range of needs, talents, culture, and interests of my students. As an educator, I will support my students' progress throughout their learning journey by continually doing an observations, planning, documentations, reflections, and also evaluations. I am dedicated to building a safe home-like yet stimulating and educational environment in the class. This environment ensures a warm, caring, supportive atmosphere where each of students can success, grow, but at the same time feel loved, secure, and develop a sense of belonging. I believe this occurs when educators have a genuine interest in caring for the students. The educators should be respected by the children as a positive role models, whose actions and choices they can appreciate and follow. I encourage the children to be proud of whom they are, achieving their fullest potential in interpersonal relationship, work, and play. This developed the children's feelings of self-worth, independence, autonomy, and self-discipline. This led me to be able to maintain an atmosphere that is positive, peaceful, and productive. Guidelines or sensibility and responsible behavior make children aware of the consequences of the choices and action that they make. I believe children should be given the opportunity to learn from their decisions and given the opportunity to make their own choice, but still within the teachers and parents' guidance. That's all. Thank you. In all of this manner, a student education will be more as help students by guide and teach.